Talk here today for Monday, September 25th goes to the 46th President of the United States of America, Joe Biden. A lot of people are upset that Joe Biden referred to LL Cool J as a boy. As you can hear, he corrected himself on the spot. You know why Joe Biden corrected himself? Because he's 137 years old. He fully understands the word boy in the racial context around a white man referring to a black man as boy. See, boy is absolutely a white racist word when used in a certain context. Doesn't matter how many black people you have in your administration. Doesn't matter how many black people you have right for you. If it's not authentic to him, then it won't come off as authentic to anyone. Okay, y'all keep trying to make this 197-year-old man sound cool simply because he's talking to black people, and there's nothing more uncool than someone trying too hard to be cool. What's that quote? Don't try too hard to be cool. It always shows, and that's uncool. Yes, that is President Joe Biden.
To put it in context, he's in a room full of all black people, and he says this about one of the most famous black men in the country. I think this only hurts the Democratic Party even more when it comes to black men. They're struggling right now. They're doing great with black women, but they have lost the black men.
They're down 17 points to the black voters.
Why is that?
Now we have to talk about that. Donald Trump already made historic inroads with black males, and it was because of the economy, and now the economy is not doing so well. It's all this gender ideology stuff that they're teaching in schools. Black men that are raising their family, they don't like that too much. The fact that they're bringing legals across the border, and all of a sudden, we're going to give them visas, so we're going to hit the market of jobs that black males could be taking right now. So it's issue after issue where the Democrats are basically telling black males, we don't care. We don't care about your families. We don't care about the issues that matter to you. And after you had historic gains with the Trump administration where you saw all these black businessmen getting second businesses, surging. I mean, I can only talk about my family. I mean, the amount of cousins and relatives that are reaching out just for a little bit of help because of this economy, because of inflation. It's nothing like the Trump years. Nothing.
When you think about it, to your point, the Democrats don't care about black men until it's time to vote.
Time to vote. And that becomes the big issue. And I just think the Republicans, if they're smart, they would capitalize on this. I mean, Donald Trump has obviously said that he's going to be targeting black males, but there is a real effort. I'm not saying go there and pander, but
listen, how about listen?
Just listen. Talk about the issues that matter. And there's another thing before I even forget about this. You got Joe Biden, the author of the crime bill, that talked about, him and Hillary, the super predator comments and all this. And you get his son, who gets a historic deal. And if it wasn't for that federal judge, he would have got that deal. They asked them, hey, is there any precedent for any of this? They say no. What a gun charge. And so, again, the Democrats keep saying, this is because of a father's love. Did all these kids that grew up without their fathers, did their dad not like them? Did they not love them as well? I mean, it's just issue after issue that Joe Biden is failing on.
And when you look at the polls, that is why Joe Biden, according to that poll we talked about, the Washington Post ABC poll a couple of days ago, Joe Biden is 10 points behind Donald Trump. In the new NBC poll, they are neck and neck. Unless you factor in third parties. We're going to talk about that coming up in the next hour.